How can we best be responsible for these things? Well, there's a lot of responsibilities to take into consideration when it comes to our devices. First of all, we have to be responsible for the hardware. This refers to the machine itself. Before we log in or use our device, we need to remember to treat it carefully because usually it's an expensive piece of equipment that could easily break, get lost, or stolen. Secondly, we have to be responsible for how we act once we are logged in and participating in the online world. Now, what does that mean? Well, whatever we do online, whether it's liking a post, responding to a friend, or sharing a video, our online actions have a way of sticking around, maybe for our whole lives. Potentially, everything we do online could be saved, shared, or seen by an awful lot of people. So, we have a big responsibility to think wisely about our online actions. Try to always keep your personal values in mind. Sometimes, though, we mess up. Making mistakes is a part of life after all. And sometimes those mistakes happen online. That's why it's important to be prepared to accept responsibility during those times when we misstep online. Once I had to take responsibility for a mistake I made online. I had responded to a friend's post without thinking. And what I wrote was not very kind. Taking responsibility for this mistake meant apologizing to my friend, owning up to my mistake, and promising to be kinder in the future. My friend saw that my apology was sincere, and that I was genuinely sorry for the harsh things I said without thinking. Since I owned up to my mistake, he forgave me, and both he and I felt much better for it. I have another example of when responsibility came in handy while I was using the web. Once I saw something unbelievable online. My first instinct was to share it with all my friends. But I knew it was my responsibility to use the internet wisely, so before I hit share, I did a bit of research. Turns out the post actually was unbelievable because, well, it was completely fake. Thanks to being responsible, I saved myself from the trouble of having to explain to everyone that the post was totally fake all along. Phew!